Hello, 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 and welcome back to Heart Chakra Wednesday Daily Boost. I'm Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. We've hit go live on Instagram. If you're here with me on YouTube, I will need you to say hi for me to know who you are. And Instagram, I'll be checking comments intermittently. Okay. Love and Action Network. Oh, this needs an adjustment. Love and Action Network is a peer support organization where we encourage, equip, and empower the times, talents, and treasures of bold dreamers just like you. Our CEP is at Andre in the Flow. You can follow him on all platforms at that handle. And then we have another practitioner at Poppywata33. And I am at Tara Priolo Studio on all platforms. I also just want to raise more awareness here. Charles McNair, Justice for Charles McNair. He has been in jail for 16,469 days. And the Justice for Charles McNair Facebook page and nonprofit, as well as Dr. Flo and Love and Action Network, are raising awareness to his case. I encourage you to go ahead and call Governor Stein to see if we can get this man released from prison. Okay. Today, as I said, is Heart Chakra Wednesday, as it is every Wednesday. And Heart Chakra mantra is I love. So put into the comments what you love. And there are comments everywhere, whether you're listening to this right now in real time or you are listening to this later on the Substacks or the Spotify. Just let us know. Excuse me. The air is very dry here because it's very cold. So I apologize for my coffee. Oh, excuse me again for the yawning. All right. The heart chakra is the center. Oh, let me first tell you. This week, in case you haven't been listening, this week is small acts of kindness. It is week 2 of our 52 weeks of love and action. And this is foundation month. So we're talking all about those things. So the heart chakra is the center of love, compassion, and connection, which is probably why it's one of my favorite chakras. I love connection. I love to love. I love compassion, I love how we can do that with each other. So today's theme is compassionate kindness. Kindness holds power. And I think that's because it allows us to, as the heart chakra says, connect and be compassionate with each other. So there is a kindness and empathy and understanding. And I often think that in a world where we're thrown into chaos every single day because of Donald Trump, because of Gaza, because of the political spectrum, because of Black men being shot in the street, because of cases like Charles McNair's, we are often thrown into chaos away from compassion and empathy and understanding. And we often feel alone and othered, and then we cause others to feel alone and othered, as it were, right? And so just a gentle reminder that we can have empathy and understanding even in our disagreements. And that is not saying that you have to be nice in your disagreements. There's a whole discourse on TikTok happening about that right now. It just means that we don't throw each other away simply because we disagree. So from empathy and understanding, okay? We're going to do a breathing exercise, visualization. Y'all know that I do 4 beats in, 4 beats out. We'll do it twice in a row. Today, we are going to visualize a green light radiating from our chests and expanding with warmth and compassion. So those people that you're like, they don't even deserve to eat. They deserve. Let's take a moment. Everyone deserves to eat, right? Here we go. Breathing in. 3, that light is there. And breathe out. It's emanating outward. One more time, breathing in, focusing on that light in your chest. 2, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Very nice. Hi, Abby. Okay. Uh, uh I think we talk about this a lot in our network. I'm so sorry, y'all. I think we talk about this a lot in our network, but um and then I'm going to share a We the Urban post, which is also green, which is the color of the heart chakra, by the way. So green today, but I'm gonna share a little um random act of kindness, right? So the one whenever I hear like small acts of kindness, I always think of is it Evan Almighty? Is that the one with Steve Carell, y'all? I think about that and I think about like the acts of kindness. And I guess what I want to say is like, are you doing the small act of kindness because of what's in it for you? Or are you doing the small act of kindness simply because it's kind? And when you do that thing that is a small act of kindness simply because it's kind, right? Like, so for instance, last week I was texted by a family and they said, yo, we got this big bill and we just don't have the money to pay for voice lessons. And I said, like that's okay. I will try to find a sponsor, but if not, we're going to figure out how to at least see you once a month. Um, and that's not because I want the numbers in my studio. That's simply because I believe that these kids deserve to not be punished by capitalism, not be punished by our stupid insurance system in this country. That is a random small act of kindness that I can do. Giving away my time for 5 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day online. Piper, you're fine. um, is a small act of kindness that I can do that I don't need to be repaid for, and the motivation behind it is not to get follows. It is simply to share what's on my heart in the hopes that it shares something with you. I forgot to get my light out today, and I feel like my makeup is looking all sorts of gray. Um, all right, so let's read this We the Urban. Let me share my screen. Are you coming up here? I don't think that's how this works. Oh, I think someone else joined. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so let's read this We the Urban. Hello, Cindy. Be proud of your growth. This version of you has a lot less tolerance for the things you used to accept, and that is a beautiful thing. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because it unveils their mistakes and demands change they aren't ready for. That's a big one. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because it unveils their mistakes and demands change they aren't ready for. Yes, yes, we have to like this post. I haven't done that yet. Want to grow? Break the cycle. You know, break the cycle. Okay, but can we also talk about how you keep showing up despite all of the hardship, despite the depression, despite the urge to stay stagnant, the volume of the inner critic? It may not always feel like it, but you're doing the damn thing. I truly hope you feel proud of yourself. It's not about how you start the year. It's about the consistency you bring to it. Move with purpose, not pressure. Ooh, move with purpose, not pressure. Move with purpose, not pressure. Holy shnikes. What a quote. They're selling their book. Not sure who needs to hear this. When someone shows indifference to the pain they caused, remind yourself that your healing doesn't depend on their remorse. Your growth isn't tied to their guilt, and their apathy is a powerful reminder to keep choosing yourself. I'm going to read that one more time. I had a conversation about this morning with someone about choosing yourself, and Dr. Flo talks about this an awful lot as well. Careful, baby. When someone shows indifference to the pain they caused, remind yourself that your healing, Piper, doesn't depend on their remorse. Your growth isn't tied to their guilt, and their apathy is a powerful reminder to keep choosing yourself. Your trauma responses once kept you safe. Thank them, then gently let them know their job is done. It's time to grow. This is a repeating one for those who aren't watching on a video platform. It says identify and maintain your standards. Identify and maintain your standards. Piper, no. Not sure who needs to hear this, but do you let fear stifle your creative voice? I think, oh, do not let fear. I see, I missed a word. Piper, stop it. Stop. Not sure who needs to hear this, but do not let your fear stifle your creative voice. Your art matters. Create boldly, share courageously. You deserve to be seen. We got one more slide. You can do it. All you have to do is finally start. You can do it. All you have to do is finally start. Let me get this child a bottle, y'all. Here. Got a boogie in your nose. There. Okay. There. Whew. You can do it. All you have to do is finally start. I think that's a big one. Let me know in the comments which one resonated with you the most. And we are going to wrap up. So I think compassion, I talk a lot about connection and talk a lot about conversation, and I talk a lot about how we can have a 40,000-foot view and how everybody deserves to eat per Jean Lee. And like compassion really allows for us to, I think, understand other people, and that like when we reflect on to me, compassion is a bit of a reflection on like, oh, I've been there, right? Like, or I used to believe that, or I have done that, or I've made that mistake, or like things like that. I feel like compassion is a little bit of a reflection. And so I think when we realize that we are capable of the same thing, our connections deepen into a broader sense of community, and I really think that starts in compassion, rather than like comedy or like, a superfluous, like, as it were. Okay. I would love in the comment section for you all to share either what you love, an act of kindness that you made from your heart today. Remember, we were talking earlier about how if the act of kindness has what is the motivation behind your act of kindness? So is it from your heart? Is it from your head? Is it just because of, it's a random act of kindness? You help somebody with a bottle to get in their car. You help them bag their groceries. You paid it forward, whatever that is. Let us know what that is, an act of kindness from your heart. I will be back on Saturday. Dr. Flo's got you the next couple days. I have a busy couple days. And please remember, let me go find this phone number really quick. Justice for Charles McNair. He has been in jail for 16,469 days. And you can call 919-814-2000, extension number 5, to leave a message for Governor Stein and request that they review, the child is fine, y'all, that they review the Juvenile Sentence Review Board and process the commutations that were left behind by the previous governor, Roy Cooper. Okay? The baby's just crawling and is frustrated because they're not crawling faster. All right, so continue to be anti-racist, be safe, wear a mask, make good trouble, do good work. I love y'all hardcore. You are loved and lovable, and ain't nobody can change that. I will see you on Saturday. Actually, I'll see you on Friday as well for Deconstruction Junction, but that's beside the point. Joy is our revolution. Step into it and belong to it. Toodles!